Breaking news in the world of global currency? Something is shifting, and it's no longer whispers or rumors. This might just be the moment investors around the world have been waiting for. Frank26, a name known far and wide in the Iraqi Dinar community, has just dropped an urgent and powerful announcement regarding the future of the Iraqi Dinar IQD and the Vietnamese Dong VND. And if his sources are correct, then we are standing right at the doorstep of the revaluation that has been anticipated for over 2 decades. So what exactly did Frank26 say? And why is the Forex world buzzing with activity like never before? Sit tight, because we're about to break it all down for you in detail with facts, signals, and insider buzz, so you can decide for yourself if the RV is truly here in 2025. First, let's understand what the RV is. The term RV stands for revaluation, which is when a country's central bank officially increases the value of its currency in relation to foreign currencies. This means taking the dinar, currently worth a fraction of a US cent, and potentially boosting its value dramatically. Some speculate it could go from 1,500 dinars per US dollar to even 1 to -1 parity or something close. That kind of jump could mean life-changing returns for those who've been holding dinar for years. But this isn't just about dreams or numbers anymore. Something real is unfolding. Frank26's latest message was blunt and urgent. He said, quote, "We are closer than ever. IQD movement is not rumor anymore. There is real talk on Forex tables now. VND might follow." That final line, VND might follow, should raise eyebrows for every serious Forex observer, because it suggests a possible regional strategy where both Iraq and Vietnam adjust their currency values in tandem, perhaps for trade balance, economic alignment, or external debt realignment. Now let's explore the signals that have everyone on edge. Over the past few weeks, we've seen several critical indicators from Iraq. The Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has made moves that many believe are consistent with preparation for a currency revaluation. These include tightening US dollar outflows, increasing foreign currency reserves, purchasing more gold for national reserves, and upgrading banking software infrastructure across the country. Just this past month, reports surfaced that select Iraqi commercial banks were instructed to prepare for significant internal accounting transitions. No official word has confirmed it's about the RV, but insiders say the timing and nature of the instructions line up perfectly. Additionally, there are unconfirmed whispers that major global banks, particularly in the US, have quietly initiated foreign currency procedure training for customer-facing staff, with a strong focus on handling IQD, but Iraq isn't the only country under the spotlight here. Vietnam's Dong VND is showing similar signs. In Q1 of 2025, the VND posted its strongest performance since 2019, and while Vietnam has not publicly confirmed any plans to revalue its currency, the government has been steadily working on de-dollarizing its economy, increasing bilateral trade and local currency, and expanding Forex reserves, all typical steps taken before a country makes a significant currency shift. Let's now take a moment to talk numbers. Right now, $1 US buys you about 1,500 IQD, give or take based on market fluctuation. If the RV pushes the rate to even $1 United States equals 1 IQD, that's a 150,000% increase. For example, if someone is holding 1 million IQD, which costs around $650 today, it could theoretically become $1 million after revaluation. But again, and this is important, these are high-risk speculations and there are no guarantees. All scenarios suggest 1-to-1 parity. Some models predict 1 United States dollar equals 0.10 IQD or even less. But regardless, even a small revaluation could result in substantial gains for holders. Now, what about the naysayers? Because yes, there are skeptics. Many mainstream economists argue that the RV, at least in the way it's popularly imagined, is unlikely. They cite Iraq's fragile political structure, its dependency on oil, and the lack of a strong industrial base. Some say that even if a revaluation happens, it would be a gradual process, not an overnight shock. But here's what Frank26 and other proponents argue. Iraq's current economic activity, its recent regulatory alignments with the IMF, and the aggressive anti-corruption measures being implemented suggest a major financial shift is not only possible, it may be inevitable. This brings us to international involvement. It's no secret that major world powers have been involved in Iraq's financial restructuring. The U.S. Treasury, World Bank, and IMF have all worked closely with Iraqi officials in recent years. According to Frank26, the U.S. sees a stable and strong IQD as a regional counterweight to the Iranian rial. Some insiders claim that America has quietly supported the currency's modernization as part of its long-term strategic planning in the Middle East. But let's return to the markets. Just last week, there was a spike in Forex interest on both IQD and VND. Google Trends showed a 300% increase in searches related to Iraqi Dinar v. 2025 and Vietnamese Dong revaluation. YouTube channels, Telegram groups, and Forex forums are lighting up with excitement, speculation, and cautious optimism. Frank26 also revealed that several private placement groups have allegedly started preparing for asset exchanges. These are typically elite groups who engage in pre-negotiated currency redemptions with rates above the market once an RV happens. While these stories remain unofficial, they are widespread enough that they've captured the attention of thousands. Let's also address the skeptics who say, "We've heard this all before." Yes, it's true. Every few years, hype builds up around the dinar. But here's what makes 2025 different. The geopolitical alignments, economic reforms within Iraq and Vietnam, and unprecedented global currency instability post-COVID and post-oil crisis. The global economic system is more fragile, more connected, and more ready for a shift than it has ever been. And now, let's look at a few quotes from top financial voices. One anonymous Forex insider told a Middle East news outlet, "If Iraq is going to make the dinar internationally traded again, 2025 is the window. They've stabilized reserves, reduced black market trading, and improved compliance. The CBI is under pressure to act." Another expert from Vietnam's Foreign Investment Council said, "Our long-term goal is a stronger, more stable dong. We don't want devaluation to be our identity. We want strength." So should you invest now? Should you run out and buy millions of IQD or VND? That depends on your risk tolerance, financial situation, and most importantly, your understanding of the market. Many experts advise caution. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. While the gains could be massive, the risks remain real. Currency speculation, especially on reevaluations, is not a guaranteed path to wealth. Here's what you can do if you're interested. First, educate yourself. Follow real financial news, not just forums or rumors. Watch the Central Bank of Iraq's official website. Read IMF reports on Vietnam. Understand the geopolitical landscape and know who the major players are. Don't just follow headlines. Study patterns. Second, store your currency securely. If you do purchase IQD or VND, make sure you're getting it from a licensed dealer. Keep your receipts. Understand local laws about holding and redeeming foreign currency. And finally, stay emotionally balanced. The world of Forex can be thrilling, but also full of disappointment. Don't allow hype to cloud your logic. Stay calm, stay informed, and stay strategic. So is the RV here? Frank26 believes we are closer than ever. The signs are aligning, the activity is increasing, the world is watching. Maybe it's finally time. Maybe the long wait is ending. If you've been in this journey for years, this might be your moment. And if you're new to the game, buckle up, because the next few weeks could change everything. Let us know in the comments. Are you holding IQD or VND? Do you think 2025 is the year of the RV? What rate do you expect? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for real-time alerts on all future Forex developments. Until next time, stay sharp, stay smart, and stay ready.